welcome back to the Rgbargeee channel and Agrarian Skies. I've been doing a bit of catching up. This is my second try, as you know from last time. Glitched out my world, bit of a disaster. So I'm more or less caught up. I haven't done any of the ME system yet, but I'm more or less caught up to where I was last time. So I'm going to give you a quick show round. This is where I've been shaking the oars, and I've got most things running off these furnace generators. I'm just pumping wood into this one. So I've got an aqueous accumulator making the cobble. It's off at the moment. I just end up overflowing. And a pulverizer turning that to gravel. This deposits the gravel on top of the hopper, and this has got hammers in. Turns it into sand down there. I did it this way. I wanted it to be quite local to the bed, but I did it this way because I've got a bit of flexibility. I can add an extra machine, turn it into dust if I like. I'm getting plenty of ores, a couple of chests full. What I would do, oops, wrong one, I'd get hold of this, say I was going to do the tin, there's quite a bit there. Grab the tin and leg it over to my smeltery. Then once I get to the smeltery, I've got this chest here and a simple pipe feeding into the smeltery. As you can see, I've got molten gold on the go at the moment. That then puts it into the ingots, puts it into the chest. I've got a little pipe there with a servo drawing out, putting that into the chest, so that's how that's working. You can see here is where we started. I built a cobble generator here just to get us going, some food, and then I put food down there like I did last time. And also we've got the barrels here for making the clay that we needed for the crucible. Crucibles here, this is the only one I've got at the moment. I've not powered everything with crucibles this time. After seeing how efficient the blood tree over there is producing wood, I decided I wasn't going to need them, I'll just use wood. So I've got lava available if I need it. And on this side of the building I've put an array of barrels for making soil, or dirt, sorry. I've got plenty of that going on. I can just drop things into that chest, they'll get processed and come out of there. I didn't see the point in having a great big array of barrels again, because most of the time they weren't in use, so this way just seems a bit more material friendly. And if you look in my hotbar as well, I've done a warp book. So from here, what have I got on me? Oh, that'll do. I can warp to all the different places, so I've got my bed, my magic area, my animal farm, my food farm, and my mob grinder. So from here, let's go and take a look at the grinder. Here it is. It's not as big and glorious as the last one. I've just got the 4 spawning pads, so they're not constantly generating entities. I was suffering with lag last time, so I've stuck with this small one. It does create enough things, but I'd like a few more. What I may do is get a grinder on this like we did in the last episode, and I'll put another bloodwood tree here to power the grinder, and then we can get on and do the what was it, the gone blank, enchanting, auto enchanter and things like that. Although with this at the moment, I'm not getting a lot of armor, very little in fact, and the bows, not as many bows, but there's some there. I wasn't using them anyway, so I'm not really missing them. Really need it for the bones. I'm gonna need necrotic bones soon as well, so I'll have to do that little trick with the witch water so I can put a blade of witch water across. Yep, got that to do next. So from here, use our magic little warp book. Let's go over to the magic area. Now I've been doing quite a bit here. I'm a little bit more advanced than I was last time, probably because I'm a little bit more familiar with it this time. And in the quest book I've got up to this part where you make the chemistry set. Now I made a choice early on. I haven't turned any of my bonus bags in yet. We can do that shortly, but I made a choice to go with carrots. So I picked carrots over sugarcane, and it's got me a long way, and even just that small run of carrots there has been enough to keep me fed all the way through this. So, you know, it was a good choice. It was a bad choice because now to use this I need sugar, and I haven't got any sugar cane, so I'm going to have to come up with another way, possibly involving witches. Oh, I don't really want to do it that way, but it's one way to get sugar without sugar cane, unless one of the bags. It's noisy. There's eggs everywhere. This is now a level 3. It's level 1 on its own. It's level 2 with this first ring, and then you go down and you, can we see it here? Yeah, you put another ring, columns and glowstone on top, and that turns it to a level 3. And obviously I've got chickens. I've been killing them. Yeah, let's get away from here. What else have I done over here? You've seen this? This was a little simple idea. Gonna need 1,000 mushrooms, almost there. What I've done, I've got aqueous accumulator at the top, that's feeding the barrels with water. When they're adjacent to mycelium, that turns to witch water. I've got this chest here that will feed sand in, and then I've got pipes running inside this farm to another chest down there. And obviously while we're up here, while it's all processing, this will begin to spawn mushrooms, and I will just run round here, pick them all up. It does get very full very quickly, and then back down the steps and deposit them in there. And we've obviously got soul sand as well. Some do fall off the edge. I could tidy that up a bit, but it works, so I'm going to leave it exactly as it is. And then, well, you've seen this. It's just 2 activators, one with bone meal, one receiving the saplings, although they don't feed in very well. I find this very glitchy, this thing. Little things go wrong all the time with it. If we go over here, you can see I'm pretty much full, doing really well for redstone. Again, it's running off this. This keeps happening. I've got a filter on there. Let me just get an empty hand. Got a filter on there that's blacklisted redstone and blood saplings, but I keep getting redstone in there. If a blood sapling goes in there, it will just burn, which is fine. But a redstone will drop in there, and then that's this whole power line gone. I could do with probably a better way to get the wood in there. I think connecting it to this line would be a more reliable way of doing it. Yeah, I may do that. I'll just connect it directly on this side and disconnect it there. That way there's only wood can go in, because these two are both wood. Built some machines. I'm going to need these really soon. Transposer, magma crucible, induction smelter for the hardened glass, and a redstone furnace knocking up stone. Yep, I've done a bit of research. Not on this, I don't know how to use this. The only research I've done is with the handheld thermometer, and you can see also I'm up to 3rd stage blood orb, so I've got the magician's blood orb and I've handed that in. Let's go over and have a look at the animal farm. Now this I've done quite a bit different. I've got a breeder, which is short of wheat, and you can throw carrots in there as well. Got a few left. That will breed these. There are a couple of pigs in there. I did actually let them all out, so I've had to spawn a couple more pigs in there. These will breed, and as they breed, the babies will be expelled by this device, a chronotyper. It's quite easy to build, it just needs power, and you have the choice of taking things from this pen and being deposited into this pen, and you can either choose adults or babies. So I've chosen babies for now, and then once the babies are full grown, the slaughterhouse takes care of them, and this produces liquid meat and pink slime, which I'm collecting at the bottom. I've connected it directly to the quest delivery system, so I'm 4% in. This is the slowest part, is waiting for this to fill. Yeah, but the other thing I've got connected is this. It's called a rancher, and what this is doing is milking the cows and shearing the sheep. Lots of wool. I'm going to need 1,000 wool. I've got to turn that into, is it pink wool or purple wool at some point for one of the challenges, and the mushroom milk, or well, yeah, mushroom soup is going into there, and that's completing one of the quests. The other quests for the plain milk I did before this, and then I turned the cows into mushrooms. So that's quite easy, really. The next step for this is probably going to be, once I've completed the meat, is change this for a grinder, or even put another one of those chronotypers here, wait till these are adults to bring them back into another pen, and then grind them down for mob essence. Yeah, and then I'll have liquid for powering the auto enchantments. So this is a farm, it's a tree farm and a wheat farm at the moment. I did start with just trees, but I filled up really quick. I started with rubber trees. So this farm's running. I'll show you in there. The food farm. Here we go. We've got the planter, which for some reason doesn't seem to be taking its saplings. Over here we have the harvester, not shearing any leaves, both with decent sized expansions. This is a little setup I've got for making bread. I've got a cyclic assembler with a recipe in there, freshwater, salt, flour, and mixing bowl, and that will make dough balls, and the dough balls go into here and then end up in here, and I've been putting them in there. All the goodies, you can see pretty much I started with the rubber trees. They all go in here, but because the area above is a couple of soil larger, we keep getting all of Pam's harvest stuff coming through, and that's pretty much filling it up and making a mess. But aside from that, this is working really well. I've got, you know, a couple of barrels full with wood, and I'm also getting the wheat, which I need to feed the animals and generate the meat. So that's working really well. What else have I been doing? I've been using some of these trees. I know there's another machine for picking these. Don't know what that is. Cinnamon, but it hasn't got any fruits on. So yeah. Whoops, that's a war book. I don't need that. Yeah, there's a machine for picking these. Not sure of their value, but I just thought it looked quite good. I do have to keep popping over here and buzzing the tower just to get them all to fall down. I can also stand just on the edge there. If you see where that torch is, that's a center point. and I'm 32 blocks away from this point. So if I move a couple of blocks over here, they will actually track me and jump down. So that's where I'm up to. Let's just go back over to the magic area. Where was he? Oh, he's in there. And I am going to empty my inventory because go back to the bed, have a sleep quick. We're going to open up the rewards that I've been getting all the way through and see where we are in the quest book. So put that away. Did I just put my quest book away? I think I did. I've got another one. Finding it could be a problem. There we go. Let's have a look what we've got in here. And there's a quest book. Excellent. Yeah. I was just about to move out of here. It's all getting a bit too cramped, and I want to automate this further. I have an idea to use autonomous activators to hammer out the best value from the ores. Yeah, so should be trying that soon. But I have all of these bags: 13 good, 15 greater, 7 basic, and an epic. And I want to get these opened, and I also want to get these hearts down me because I lost a life. I've only got 2 left because I haven't consumed any of these other than the first couple. So I'll get these down me. Hopefully none of them are going to be poison. There we go, 24 lives. It would be an extra bonus if those hearts actually fed you as well, but there you go. Let's get these bags opened. Might as well stand here and do it, just in case it have too many items. Let's see, we'll start with the basic bags. So, oh, wow. That is a basic bag, but it's brilliant. These are really good. Let's try another one. Glass stairs, excellent. Jerky. Paper. What's on the paper? Respiration 3. Set of records, and I'm full already. Damn. Oh, I've got space in my bag of holding. Yes, I have. Let's get these records away. How is it? Because I've got all these bags as well, haven't I? Let's try our woven digger's bag. How many spaces do I get in there? Oh, I see. They're tied to items. Oh well. Pick that up. Tell you what, let's get over to that dumping chest. Where's my book? There it is. We'll get over to the dumping chest and bed. Magic. I will dump some stuff. You can come off the bar. Oh, I can't do it that way. Anyway, let's just do it this way. Come back. Not opened you yet. And that, and that, and that. Okay, what was we doing? We was doing basic bags. Let's carry on with those. Some blocks and some fish. Excellent. We didn't really get very far with the fishing last time. Never really got even started. That'll do. What's next? Greater, good, epic. Let's do the good bags. Sword with Silk Touch 5. Some bees. I am going to need those, and I believe cultivated are quite good for stock. Go on. Oh, more seeds. I don't need any seeds. A boat with feather falling. A potion flask fire resistance. A potion flask, instant health. That would be handy for that blood altar. More coloured bricks. That's got to be me full. Come back. Well, I'm really getting the bulk ones. Good bags, that's okay. Invisibility, absolutely no idea what use that is. Grass, ferns, dead bush, cobwebs. They'll come in handy. Need those for purple dye. Flight, potions. We never actually did get to the nether, did we? So, more jerky. And all the woods. Okay. I'm not sure of their value either, but I'm sure they are useful for something. We're doing really well for filling chests up, I know that much. Right, greater reward bags. Oh, another fluid storage, that will be handy. Speed runes. They'll be handy. A book with Unbreaking 3, a sword of splintering, more jerky, some oysters, so if we ever get that filled up, regen, some spaghetti and meatballs, hammer on the stairs, 2 magnum torches, they will be handy. Invisibility again. Some conveyor belts which I've already made. Crystal clusters. Now if I knew what they were for, I'm sure they'd be useful. How full am I? And 2 more left to do in this category. Looting 3. And chicken jerky. Excellent. So we've just got the epic battle left. Oh, 1 focus of equal trade. They're valuable, and that is valuable. I think I need to make a great wood wand. Oh, I've already got a silver wood one. Wow. Right, as you can tell, that's probably an excellent reward, but I have no idea yet what to do with any of that. I know that is very valuable. Hypno got that, and he's been using it to turn his whole area into soil. Obviously you do have to have the soil first. So there's an episode. Oh, I forgot to show you this. I put some lava in there, spawned a blaze. In fact, I spawned 3, and not one of them stayed inside. They all spawned outside, so I just had to whack them with my hatchet. When I died, I already leveled up my splintering items from early on in the game. They were fully mastered out and lost them both. But if you are going to start playing, carrots might not be the right idea. They're great, they've kept me fed. I've not had any food worries at all. But I'm going to struggle for it now. I was hoping one of those bags might even have sugar canes in it, but I suppose I could go and whack some fields. See all this grass. Hopefully hoping for a sugar cane. I'm not sure if there is a way to spawn it. If there is, wish someone could let me know so I can spawn some sugar cane in. Other than that, I'm going to call that an episode. It's been a bit long, but I wanted to get through everything that I've done so far. Almost caught up. Just got the ME stuff to do. And then I consider myself caught up, and we can carry on with the new stuff. If there's anything you want to know about what I've done, how I've set things up in particular, then let me know. And redstone again, I need to sort that out, and I will go through it in a bit more detail. Hope you're all having a great day, and I'll see you next time.